Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we went through the first half of the Hyakuyoran story. Some interesting things are happening. We tried to... What's-her-face tried to take on the former head of the Hyakuyoran in order to gain the control of it, so she can lead it and bring them back out of obscurity. Unfortunately, things didn't quite work out with her. She kind of got berated by her former friends. I'm like a week and a half, 2 weeks late in doing this. So let's just not wait any longer. I expect this to be another two-parter. So let's head on in here and let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this, shall we? Hyakuyoran. Determined girl. Where is she? Despite having taken after Yukari, I almost immediately can find neither hide nor tail of her. Which way is the festival again? This way? Come on, we're gonna be late. Don't leave me behind. They said that the opening ceremony is having fireworks. Yes, I'm rather thrilled for that part. I heard the Fireworks Research Center has personally been working on a jaw-dropping show for months now. As we roamed through the crowd, festival goers were abuzz about the Lantern Festival and what could be in store. We searched for Yukari in the busy streets for what seemed like hours. Sensei, there you are! No sign of her. I can't think of anywhere else to look. What do we do, Sensei? People are flooding the streets. It'll be impossible to find her at this rate. I completely lost track of time. The sun's already setting. When does the festival start, Shizuko? Stalls are already starting to open up. It'll be in full swing in about an hour. Yumika and Pina are already running around tying up final loose ends. We worked so hard to make this happen, Shizuko. You're itching to help them, aren't you? You caught me. I can't go back, though. Not yet. I promised to deliver the Kata no Koji Miko's dance to the festival's ritual. Considering this is the first time this festival is being held in 20 years, we had everything to go perfectly. I need to keep my word. But more than any business proposal, I'd like to talk to Yukari again. Shizuko. Why did you resurrect an old forgotten festival, Shizuko? That's... well, there's not much to explain there. I don't have some great personal or financial investment in this. Why? Why would I do it? I wanted to bring the past to life. That's all. The Lantern Festival holds so much history. I mean, it dates all the way back to the establishment of Hyakuyaku's alliance. I just couldn't help but feel it would be a shame to let it fade away into nothingness. Losing a piece of history is always tragedy in its own right. You always understand, Sensei. The hustle and bustle of a festival, the laughter of the festival goers enjoying themselves, there's no better sound, you know? Not only that, festivals attract tourists. Tourists with happy smiles and loose purses. It's much easier to pry someone's wallet open during an exciting event. Momoyodo's brand will grow and expand through all Komodos. As people see as an entertainment giant, will become an unstoppable... Just kidding, of course. It's all about the community and sense of camaraderie. This is all just for branding. No, I was just trying to have time for some comedic relief, okay? Geez, Sensei. You know I wouldn't commit to a project like this if I wasn't passionate about it. You wouldn't believe the amount of red tape we had to unravel to make this happen. And your help was invaluable as well, Sensei. That's why it was so important to me that this to be a positive experience for everyone involved. At least that's what I'd hoped. And that's why you went to the Hyakuyoran. Yeah, I feel a little responsible for how things played out with Yukari. I was way too single-minded in meeting the Kata Koji Miko. I didn't do enough background research to understand what I was poking my nose into. I didn't even consider a world where the Hyaki Yorin and Yukari were on bad terms. I seemed to have poked a sleeping bear. Shizuko. So that's why I want to help Yukari no matter what. It's not just about a ritual or a piece of history anymore. You said it yourself, Sensei. Yukari has the right to decide how she wants to live her own life. I couldn't agree more. I don't think there's any truer philosophy in life than a person's right to decide their own path. Has anyone ever told Yukari those words? I think she deserves to hear them. So I won't go back until I can look her in the eyes and tell her the truth. Shizuko's chivalry never fails. That's our one and only festival department president. Did I hear that correctly? Don't make fun of me. We need to find her before it's too late. Let's split up. The streets will be packed before we know it, so we need to cover as much ground as we can as quickly as possible. Good idea. I think that's our best course of action for now. I'll contact you as soon as I have news. Me as well. Let's go! Find Yukari! Where the fuck did she go? She's hiding. The whispers were an ever-present buzz. Lady Kata is an exemplary student. She received honors and top marks in all of her classes. I heard she even scored a perfect 100 on the Hyaki Yako entrance exam. Imagine that! She won first place in the annual orchestral masters too. And she's so pretty to top it all off. She really holds herself like royalty. There's nothing she can't do. Surely an inspiration. Future will be safe in her hands, as long as she continues to excel. Akana Koji name will be ring forever in Hyaki Yako's halls. I was born with expectations behind my shoulders. To rise above each and every one of them was my duty. I smiled under the weight of all the other anticipation. My name is Kata Koji Yukari, the heir to one of the Hyaki Yako's oldest and most honored families. Uphold the Kata Koji name. Such has been my duty since the moment I was born. I understand my position. Truly, I embraced it. But what strange posture. What strange posture. But then you shone across my dark sky of duty and responsibility like a shooting star. You taught me with choice where I always thought I had none. How could I turn back after meeting you? Excuse me, hello? You're still here? It's dark out already. Nagusa, right? I won't forget that name. That display of strength. Couldn't contain my admiration a moment longer. What? I aspire to your level of valor, Nagusa. How can I achieve that? You make it sound so simple. Do you exercise daily? That's a rather tall order. I'm inspired. I simply need to join the Hyaki Yorin to become like you. What? If I join, I'll have the pleasure of your company every day. Indeed, I, Yukari, shall align myself with the Hyaki Yorin, and we'll have great adventures together. I pledge to faithfully follow in your every footstep. I set my resolve in that very moment. I had found my calling. I pledged to devote myself entirely to the Hyaki Yorin, standing shoulder to shoulder with my mentor, alongside all the members I would come to love. But now, it's already over for Hyaki Yorin. Everything. Completely over. It's time to face reality. Playtime with the Hyaki Yorin is over, Lady Kata Koji. Renge, Kikyo, everyone. That memory I desperately clung to. I suppose it was only me who couldn't let it go. The festival. I nearly forgot. Students are participating in the festivities tonight. Hyakiyoran are meant to be out patrolling. That would have been the case in the past, at least. I've been looking for you. Who's this? There you are. Yukari! You can't tell how relieved I am to finally find you. You were the Festival Operations Department President, correct? Why were you looking for me? Ah, yes, you wished for my aid with the festival. Let's go back to Hyakiyoran's club room right away. Excuse me? Who was she to you again? You're your operations director? That doesn't matter. What matters is she went too far. She can't just make decisions for you to say it's for your sake. You're the only one who gets to say in how you live your life. She had no right. So let's go back together. I think there's more that you two need to talk about. It's when you want to run away the most, when you have to stand your ground and communicate. Are you not the president of the festival department? Why are you extending a helping hand? You must be absolutely overwhelmed with your festival responsibilities. I am, but the festival is for everyone to enjoy, including you. How kind of you. I can't thank you enough, truly. Everything's fine. Everything is fine? Nah, I don't understand. Kikiyu wasn't wrong to speak as she did. It is all true, after all. I attempted to abandon my duties and my home. Regardless of how my intentions appeared to her, the facts remain the same. But... Thank you, Festival Department Shizuko, was it? I believe you have a ritual you need to perform, correct? And it just so happens that I'm well trained to do so. In response to your request, I, Kado Koji Yukari, will be this Lantern Festival's Miko. Huh? I ran down the street after street looking for Yukari. I started hearing rumors just before hearing the official start of the festival. Did you hear the news? They were holding the Miko's dance at midnight. No one was sure whether or not it was actually going to happen. That's an old tradition for the Yaku Lantern Festival, right? Who would be the Miko? Maybe Chise? Chise's the best, but she's not, because she's an actress. If they hold true to tradition, it'll be the real Miko performing the ritual. If the rumors are true, it'll be none other than Lady Kado Koji herself. Kado Koji. I never put much thought into her previously, but why did they stop holding the festival anyway? No one quite knows. It sort of faded into the background, so there was a big to-do this year about reviving it. I'd just be grateful it's back and enjoy the festivities. You're entirely right. No one can hold a festival the way Hyakiyaku can, so let's make the most of it. I'm so excited. No one seems to know why the festival was originally cancelled. Shizuko's calling me. I was just about to answer Shizuko's call when I was interrupted. Huh? The bell tolls and the revelers are loose! We're reaching the story's climax. The anticipation makes my toes curl. Who's this? Who are you? Be quiet, listen to the 100 ghost stories. Oh, it's you. Every last one of them you can rest in peace. I'm absolutely exhilarated to meet you, Shell-sensei. Ugh, who are you? She's got a unique design. Well, never mind. I was about to say she has a unique design to her, so I'm assuming she's maybe a future character. But so does Rin and all the other people from the studio council, and they're not technically playable. So I guess maybe I'm overthinking her. Have we met? That's the expression. A little furrow in your brow says, "Who is this intimidating stranger?" You see, I heard all these stories, but I never had a name to put to the face. Oh boy, do you live up to expectations? The confusion, the fear, it's irresistible, really. Makes me want more. I just had to see for myself, and the rumors really don't do you justice, Sensei. Rumors? Oh me, oh my, you don't trust me one little bit, do you? Yes, that's exactly what I expect from you. That being said, Sensei, or perhaps more importantly, what wasn't said? Did you get my letter? You don't mean... Let's all let all our souls hear our words. Our fine leisure shall soon end, for some feelings mean the most when we're enjoyed together. When the time of joy begins, your heart eyes sparkle, the flowers blossoming in the sky. Nature's beauty shall reveal itself again. That's a letter from Nature's beauty. Look forward to our coming. When you hear us knocking in front door. Hiyaki will burn. Oh. Oh, good. Wonderful. What's this? Your face. Such confusion. Such concern. That conniving little lady omitted some lines, didn't she? She really decided to edit out the most important part of the message. That moron. You're from Nature's beauty. Ding, ding, ding. You've outdone yourself. Are you happy now? You solved the riddle. She's got the She's got the yandere eyes. Just kidding, you haven't solved anything. Look at that dopey little face. I'm Sensei, I don't know anything. Let's start with the very first question. Who am I? If you knew anything at all, you wouldn't have asked such a dumb, useless question to begin with. Okay, I answered. My turn to ask. You're a responsible, hardworking teacher, so you have to answer your students' questions. Okay. You, Shell Sensei. Do you like cats? I don't understand the intention behind that question. You can't be serious. You can't understand because there's nothing to understand. Here's the one thing I need you to get through your thick skull. You're here as a witness to the events about to unfold. 100 ghost stories will bring about a new elegance. After 20 long years, the cast is gathered and the stage is set. Be sure to stick around to the last page. Otherwise, this nightmare will never end. Wait! Oh, that's concerning. What ghost stories? Her voice sounded vaguely familiar. Finally! Are you okay, Sensei? You weren't picking up your phone. I was seriously worried something happened to you. Well, something sort of happened. Yeah, something's alright. Something unexpected came up. What do you mean? More importantly, I found Yukari. Great job, Shizuko. Thank you, but there's a bit of a problem. I guess calling it a problem is a bit of an exaggeration. I think it'd be better to talk about this in person. Where are you, Sensei? I am by a bunch of stalls. I have no idea where I am. Found myself fighting the crowd as I arrived at our agreed upon meeting spot. Sensei, there you are! This crowd is insane. I'm so glad I found you. Sorry it took so long to get here. I didn't realize how busy I had gotten. What did you want to talk about? Why did I let you alone? What happened to Yukari? So, I did meet up with Yukari, but things didn't exactly go as planned. Ugh, it's a bit complicated. Where do I even start? I guess from the beginning. What you have to say? What? You mean you'll hold a ritual as the Cardinal Koji Miko? Yes. Let's talk about this first. No need to make any rash decisions. I hope I didn't influence you in any way. I didn't fully understand the situation and I didn't mean to push you in one direction or another. I must admit I'm confused. You were in need of a Miko, correct? More than anything, the ritual has a long-held tradition for the Lantern Festival, and I think the Cardinal Koji Miko's presence will mean a lot to everyone. But I didn't want it like this. You can rest easy, Shizuko. This is my decision. I've been reflecting upon the past, thinking of the future. It seems the memory I'm chasing is not but an empty shell. I won't burden others with such selfish dreams. There are expectations I must fulfill. After all, I am a Cardinal Koji. But that's not fair! Could you really have my apologies to Sensei for me, Shizuko? Kyukyo was correct. It was dishonorable of me to plead for Sensei's help without telling them the whole truth. I was so focused on saving the Hyakuyoran on my own desires. It's no excuse, but I thought lying to Sensei was the sole path to achieving my goals. You should tell Sensei yourself. They wouldn't blame you. I do believe that, but I can't continue leaning on Sensei. They've been doing so much in supporting my succession contest. Playtime is over, so I'm returning to my duties now. Please communicate my overwhelming gratitude to Sensei and then I'll be okay. She couldn't bring herself to tell you how sorry she was in person, so she went ahead. So she went to go fulfill her role as the final Koji Miko. Sensei, is this my fault? Did I push Yukari into a corner? If you think about it, if I hadn't tried to revive the Lantern Festival, none of this would have happened, right? That was beyond your control, Shizuko. I mean, how did she know it was gonna end like this? If it weren't for the festival, it would have been something else. You had good intentions behind your actions, right? I'm grateful you took the time to help Shizuko. Took responsibility and stepped up. You're giving me too much credit. This is all part of the job as the festival president department. Then I'll leave Yukari to you, President. What will you do, Sensei? Are you going back to the Hyakki Yorin? I don't care about a succession contest or whatnot. But I'd like to hear out the Hyakki Yorin members. I can at the very least lend them an ear for their problems. You said it yourself, Shizuko. I want to hear everyone's laughter. I want this festival to bring a smile to everyone's face. That's my goal. So it's my job to make that happen. Sensei, the start is something bothering me. Kikyo, Renj, and Hikari's fight. There's one person at the center of all this. The Vice President, Nagusa. You're right, this is all started when she renounced her position as acting president and disappeared. Which is why I need to talk to Nagusa. I understand. While you do that, please rest assured Yukari will be under my care. As the CEO of Momoido, perfection is the only option. There's no turning back now, so I'll take care of every detail. Every single onlooker will be in awe of Yukari Miko as she performs the ritual. I'm counting on you, Shizuko. So I said, but how do I find Nagusa? It's worth a shot. Hello, little lady. Oh, little ladies. You want us to find Nagusa? Of all people? I thought you might know how to find her since you've done it before. Yes, there's no other club at Hyakki with the secret select skills that we at the Ninjutsu Research Club possess to track down someone who has Nagusa. And you're right, we did do it once before. Yep, you've come to the right place, my lord. That's all true, but why are you looking for Nagusa? It's for another student. I need Nagusa's help. That's why I need you guys. So we in the hand. That's just like Sensei. If it's to help a student in need, a ninja would never leave an ally behind. Right, Sakuyo? Izuna? That's the ninja way. We, the Ninjutsu Research Club, accept the mission from Sensei. Fellow ninjas, proceed to move out. Oh boy. Well, they're enthusiastic. Goryu Nagusa. Alright. Excitement flutters and the swells of laughter fill in the air. Joy brought forth by the festival is nearly palpable. Such a scene would never be commonplace once upon a time when the Hyakki Yorin, when you and I would patrol the streets. Ayame. Who's that? She took out all the criminals in an instant, all by herself. According to the records, that's the 127th time she settled a conflict with no backup. Despite all that, she's not above climbing trees to save lost cats or pets. I even heard that. No, everyone was. Oh, I even heard that. Blah blah blah. Ayame's name is everywhere you turn. Ayame is generational talent. I sleep like a baby knowing Ayame's on shift. Nanakado Ayame is my role model. I really look up to her. Thank the gods for Ayame. Everyone knew the Hyakki Yorin was safe under Ayame's leadership. Ayame and I served the Hyakuyoran together side by side. Me and her would be friends as long as we still breathed. I would always be a right-hand woman. I thought my place was by her side. Can you believe it? It seems like President Ayame really did disappear. Rumor has it she met Kuzunoa and then poof! Kuzunoa isn't even real. There's no way. Well, she's definitely gone. What do we do? We don't have a president. Who will lead the Hyakuyoran? What's going to happen? Don't look so gloomy. We're going to be fine. That's right. Nagusa's still here. Nagusa has supported Ayame all these years. She's done so much for the Hyakuyoran. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, she caved under the pressure. Right? It's not. It's really not. How could I say that to them? I can't do that to them. She caved. She's not a leader. She's a follower. Or a supporter. I'm not strong enough to bear this cross. Of course I'm not. Because I'm not Ayame. I'll never be Ayame. Ayame is the president of the Hyakuyoran. Only she is qualified. So she caved under the pressure. I could never hold a light to your flame. What did you expect me to do without you? I had a feeling you were Nagusa. The Ninjutsu Research Club members found someone matching Nagusa's description in the West District, which led me straight to her. I recognized her as soon as I laid eyes on her again. Hello again, Shell Sensei. You're a chicken you're chicken skewer girl from before. Skewer. Chicken what? This isn't the time for your antics. It seems proper introductions are in order. Nagusa. I'm caught. My name is Goryu Nagusa, Vice President of the Hyakuyoran. Ex-Vice President now. Why have you gone to such lengths to find me? Talk? To me? Last time we met, we talked about the succession battle and the Hyakuyoran. I explained to Nagusa the events that unfolded after our conversation. I told her about Yukari and Kikyo's meeting and the ensuing succession contest, and how it ended and Yukari decided to step into her role as the Kado no Koji Miko. I see. Then things are as they should be. That is good. Do you really think that? Why do you ask? Yukari has always spoke highly of you, Nagusa. She joined the Hyakuyoran because of you. You're just gonna let her go? You're not gonna fight for her? I heard you stepped down, Nagusa. Did you come here to find out why? Why am I letting the Hyakuyoran fall into ruin? Is that what you wish to ask me? It's very straightforward. Nanakato Ayame is the president of the Hyakuyoran. She was the only one qualified to fill that role. She was a generational talent. Ayame is irreplaceable, so I stepped down. Everyone was looking forward towards me, and it was inevitable I would let them down. Kikyo, Renj, and Yukari can yell and argue and disagree, but they can't alter reality. They'll come to see one day. I inherited the title of president. I have not earned it. Yes, things are as they should. Lies! Huh? Did you hear that too? It's all lies! Fireworks. The festival must have started. Explosions of the fireworks filled the night sky. So the festival officially began. Oh yeah, it's a festival, alright. Morio, what are you... Oh boy. You gotta believe me, it wasn't us! She used us, we weren't trying to summon nothing! What are you saying? Start from the beginning. She was asking us all of these questions. We didn't even, totally agree. She said she could help us and it sounded nice. But then... Ah, shit. What the fuck are those things? What are those? The Phantom Fables. It should not be here. It has escaped the great snowfield. And so the stage is set. Draw the curtains. It is time. Oh boy. The elegant refinement for me and only me. She's gone psycho. Oh boy. Preparations are complete. Right this way. The eagle has landed. I repeat, the eagle has landed. Wow, looks like as if she's made just for you. It was made just for you. How does it fit? Is anything uncomfortable? Not any more than usual. You look stunning, Lady Kadonokoji. It's wonderful to see you finally stepping into your role. I'm thrilled our lady decided to quit this Hyakiyoran nonsense and return home. Now everything is back the way it should be. Ikari, you're well aware, but this event will be the centerpiece of the festival. You as the Kadonokoji Miko perform the ritual dance on stage at midnight. There are cameras set up to live stream your performance to all of Hyakiyako. It'll be a great symbol of rebirth and new beginnings for the students here. Yes, so it's like you're the symbol of a better tomorrow, of Hyakiyako's hope. To think a tradition this cool would have been lost to history. I'm very honored to get to experience it. Everyone's real excited. Here's a schedule and list of... How kind of you, but Lady Kadonokoji requires no such assistance. She has studied tirelessly in the ritual arts since she was but a small child. Since she was a child? Naturally, my education began as soon as I could read and write. I assure you, everything will be fine. That's good to hear, but... Will you be fine? Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Okay, if you say so. In that case, it's time to take our places. Yes, everything is fine. Are they? I don't think so. I don't think so. At least it will be. What's that supposed to mean? And that concludes my report. Are you crazy, Kikyo? Why would you indulge her succession contest? I know why. She really meant it with her whole heart, but you're still too harsh. Well, you didn't tell me all this just so I could chastise you. I know she went to see you too before coming to me. I assume you would want to know the ending. I didn't manage to deter her in the slightest, did I? Oh, Yukari. I meant what I said, though. There's nothing to go back to. We can be done now, Kikyo. Done? Let's lay the past to rest. You don't have to reach out to the slightest hint of nostalgia. Don't worry about updating me or thinking about what I might want. I've moved on. I'm searching for my youth. I don't have time to waste on a relic like the Hyakiyoran. So let's lay it to rest. Consider it buried. I'm relieved to hear our feelings on this subject align. I do hope you find your youth. But take care of yourself, Renge. You look unwell. Your bones will look as if they would snap if I was so much as touched you. What? Kikyo, hey! Think you can just have the last word and then run away? Worry about taking care of yourself, you overgrown cat! Dummy. Why are you reopening old wounds? Huh? Are you okay, Renge? What happened? Renge? Oh, sorry. Nothing happened. Just a blast from the past. Is it related to the Hyakiyoran? How'd you... That doesn't matter. None of that matters anymore, as a matter of fact. After all, I'm here as a member of the Interdisciplinary Club to enjoy the Lantern Festival. Attending festivals is a quintessential experience of those seeking their youth, so let's go be youthful. Right, Prez? Lemori? Kaide? I don't mean to be rude, Renge, but your deception skills are atrocious. What? Can you say that again with a straight face? That none of it matters to you anymore? You should hear the way you're talking about it. Hyakiorn this, Hyakiorn that, all the time. Was it really that much? If you don't care, why are you so upset by your phone call? I do believe it's because it still matters to you all too much, no? Don't even try to deny it, Rens. You're talking to Memori, the mind reader of Hyakko. Nothing escapes her watchful eye. You might as well own up to everything now. Kaide, please. I claim no such thing. What's the point, even if I do admit it? It's done. Everything's over. I can scream and cry and throw a temper tantrum right in the middle of the square. It won't bring back Nagusa and the others. I won't dig up skeletons that have already been buried. I've already told you all. Those days are behind me. I'm Rens of the Interdisciplinary Club now. If you really felt that way, you wouldn't have been so kind to Yukari. Me? Kind to Yukari? That's not the word I would have used. I really hurt her. Yukari, I mean. The opposite, actually. You tried to relieve her of the pain of being the one left waiting. I don't think someone who can shoulder their underclassmen's burdens like that doesn't care at all. And regarding Kikyo, aren't you two childhood friends? I don't think she holds it against you. What are friends for, after all? Relationships are forged through good and bad times. We lose our temper, cry our hearts out, and say things we don't mean. But the bond underneath them never wavers. I've had similar experiences, after all. Really? Even you, Memori? I'm hardly perfect, Kaide. I have a childhood friend of my own, and things haven't always been easy with her. Isn't that right, Tsubaki? Mad Memori is worse than my scariest nightmare. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Excuse me? You too. Let's focus on the matter at hand. It's too late. I can't go back now. I already resigned from the Yaki Yard. I met all of you in the process of finding my youth. I'm already walking down this path. Organizations and titles aren't what matter here. Don't you want to talk to the people most precious to you one last time? Tell them how you really feel. But how would they react? Wouldn't that just upset them more? Things are outside of your control. What matters is what you want to do. Vice President Memori. Renge, as president of the Interdisciplinary Club, I'm officially canceling your trial membership. Huh? That frees you up to do what you need to do. But don't worry, we'll help you. Because we have made lots of memories together as the Interdisciplinary Club, right? Tsubaki, Memori, Kaide. You're right. I can't run away now. Kikyo filled me in on their succession contest. For Yukari to hear all that from her right after I said, she won't say it outright, but I know Kikyo wants me to check on Yukari. It's a little annoying when she's perfectly capable of doing it herself, but I can't just leave Yukari like that. I need to talk to her. If that's what you want, let's make that happen. Yeah, we'll find Yukari together. Thanks, all of you. Whoa, fireworks! That signifies the beginning of the Lantern Festival. In that case, we don't have much time. Let's... Run! Save yourself! What's happening? Explosions! Haunted umbrellas! Mori? Tsubaki? What are those? No idea, but I can say quite confidently they're not here to enjoy the festival. Ugh. What the? Everyone, don't let your guard down. Not even for a moment. Prepare yourselves. Haunted umbrellas. What's happening? Whoa. Be careful, President. Resident! I'm okay. Nice save, you two. More importantly, the festival is ruined. Actually, most importantly, where did those monsters even come from? President, this reminds me of the day the sky turned red. What? Do you think it's something similar? What do we do? Don't look at me. This is way beyond a ninja's knowledge. There's no end to them. We're going to be surrounded in no time. Do I make a tactical escape? But there is so many festival goers who haven't escaped. And I can't just leave Tsukuyo and Izuna behind. I'm the president. Uh-oh. President, Tsukuyo, have no fear. Izuna? Izuna? After all, our lord is here at Hyakiyako, and our lord has commissioned us at the Ninjutsu Research Club with an important mission. I won't give up until I finish the job. She's determined. Now those are the words of a ninja. Let's do this, Izuna. Whenever something that's beyond our understanding happens, the sensei always puts things right. So let's put our faith in them, and the Ninjutsu Research Club will focus on helping students' safety to buy Sensei more time. Understood, as ninjas should. We're on our way, my lord! It's all hell gone loose. We left one doomsday scenario and entered another. Vice President Kaho, we're receiving reports of unidentified creatures causing chaos at the Lantern Festival. It seems to be concentrated in the West District. The injuries keep increasing. Vice President, the Merchants Guild is now reporting the same sightings. What do we do? Vice President Kaho? First thing for everyone to do is to calm down immediately. How did this... What matters now is gathering intel and organizing this chaos. Nia! You're telling me as soon as the festival started, weird monsters started attacking everyone? Taking all that context into consideration. Nature's beauty. Well, not wrong. Here I thought that letter was some silly threat to riot or stage a coup. I dismissed Shell's assistance. Why bother them over some frivolous rumor? It seems I played right into their hands. How was I supposed to know anyway? Nature's beauty is supposed to be a long-forgotten urban legend. I can't predict every single possible future, you know? What was it? What was it? What did I miss? Nothing happens by coincidence. There's no such thing as accidents. Nia. Was it Kuzunoa? Is that where this all started? Nia. Was it too complacent of the Hyakuyoran? Sure, Ayama's disappearance piqued my interest, but I figured the Hyakuyoran would do as the Hyakuyoran does. If I dug into them deeper, could I have prevented this? Nia! I need to think. There must be something right on my nose. Sometimes too many clouds can make us miss even the moon. Nia! Jeez, I bonk you! Bad President Nia! Jeez, what the? Jeez, I bonk you. Don't succumb to fear. Avert your eyes, you cannot. What are you, Yoda? Seal your heart's resolve. President Nia, everyone is scared and confused. They need you. Jeez, Ah. My little cheese has grown wise. It looks like it's time for me to get my hands dirty. Kaho, get in contact with the Felsa Department and find out what's happening on the ground. Yes, ma'am. I can't get through. Our communications are being jammed. Jammed? I'm not surprised, but... They're leaving me no choice, aren't they? Looks like I'm entering the fray. While I do that, Kaho, you're in charge. The merchant skill is close by. They'll lend a hand. And in a fight like this, information is the strongest weapon. Organize a timeline of events and we can form a response team from there. Whatever happens, Kaho, think with the facts and be decisive. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong, you can blame me. Understood. I won't let you down. You've heard President Nia's orders. The Yin Yang Club will mobilize with its full force. From this moment on, speed and efficiency are all of the essence. I believe in each and every one of you. Yes, ma'am. What? Mobilizing the army. Rumors of the street. Everything's on fire. I just wanted to go back. I just wanted to go back to when we were together. Lying to protect someone is still lying. What did they say again? All I did was hurt her? We waved the flag of a justification, insisting it was for her sake. But our protection was a poisoned dagger. Nagusa. Why? Why did you... Who is that? How long has it been, Kikyo? Nagusa? After all this time, you... Never mind. Excuse me. Welcome back. Yours and Ayame's disappearance was the catalyst for an exodus of members from the Hyakuyoran. We were on the verge of losing everything. If you spoke to them... I cannot. I only came to give you this, Kikyo. This has been passed down from president to president. What is your intention? It's simple. Your work as the Hyakuyoran's operations officer has garnered you both power and respect. Not just from the regular members, but from me as well. They will follow your leadership in earnest. You will guide them with a steady hand. So this is my intention. For Kiryu Kikyo to fulfill the role of president of the Hyakuyoran. Take it, please. 2 seasons have passed, and this is the solution you return with? I see you know the way. Why? Ayame's absence is like a black hole. I cannot fill it. It's beyond me. When you left, my resentment, the anger and bitterness, not for failing to fulfill your role as president. No. We believed in you hung the moon and stars themselves in the sky. The Hyakuyoran stood at the ready. Your path was our path. And then you vanished. Ayame? Who spoke of Ayame? To treat our admiration of you so lightly. We were not looking towards Ayame's empty spot. We sought you and only you, Nagusa. Was I wrong? Were we all wrong? What was the correct path then? What could I have miscalculated? Chaos is descending upon Hyakuyako. What else to do? Oh no, thing's on fire! Before it was on fire, with the straggling festival goers fleeing to safety. Wow, there's so many monsters, help! Are you injured? Everyone's evacuating the direction we came from. We were safe there. Thank you so much. It's relentless. There might be more people trapped. Let's go. You suggest we run towards the burning buildings? Perhaps you're joking again. I hardly need to explain to you how dire the situation is. Why do you insist on running towards unknown dangers? Not everyone has gotten out yet. Do the lives of unnamed citizens weigh on your conscience? They aren't your responsibility. Self-preservation is human nature. How do you so deliberately defy your own instincts? Every student's safety is my responsibility. I've gotten to know a lot of good people here at Hyakuyako. Who cares about your responsibility or duty? I can't ignore someone who needs help. Those are idealistic answers. That being said, you're running straight into the fire too, Nagusa. You can't abandon them. You and I are the same in that way. Nagusa, everyone needs your help. You know who caused this and what those are, right? So that's your answer. Fine. They are artifact spirits. Artifact spirits are everyday utilitarian objects possessed by evil and come to life. The process takes over 100 years. The Hyakuyoran bested them once before, but they never truly die. The evil spirits are born from rumors and ghost stories, crossing over from the spirit realm into ours to inflict terror and pain. Ghost stories? They're gossip, hearsay, speculation. To describe them with more sensational words. They're the authors of the 100 ghost stories passed down from generation to generation. Some call them the wicked club that rebelled against the Yaku Alliance, while others say they're monsters who would bewitch people with strange tomes. That is the extent of my knowledge. Their presence here defies all logic. Them being here isn't simply unusual, it should be an impossibility. Could this be nature's beauty doing? That name should not be known to you, Sensei. Behind you! Wow, ceasefire! Please, we're friends! Friends! Isn't that... Hello. Sensei, we found you! Are you injured anywhere? Don't worry about me. Is everyone alright? Yes, we're all fine. The situation, though... Sensei! What's happening? We were fighting this big scary thing and then it fell over and... this is so scary! What matters is we're together and we're safe, Kaide. I won't let anything happen to you. Memori, you're the best. I'm glad no one from the inner district was injured. Oh, this is an awkward meeting. Fancy meeting you here, Nagusa. Renge, Nope, I'm the one who's angry. You're the one who has to hear me out. Later, at least. Right now, I need you. There are monsters disrupting the peace in Hyakiyako. Protecting our home comes first. Right, Nagusa? Something's growling. A beast. How that rends through the air itself? Oh, Hyakiyako's burning. Everything is aflame as far as the eye can see. This ghostly screech echoes from the streets. Nature's beauty has a hand in this. This will not be at end with the artifact spirits. Run. Run and make haste. Are you serious, Nagusa? Is that all you know how to do? Run away when things get hard? Range, calm down for just a second. Calm down? Calm down? Range, listen. The artifact spirits are not my concern. They're mere fragments of the 100 ghost stories. They have no true power on their own. But there's a beast of an entirely different nature. This story can only end with a rumor transcending into a phantom fable. That will soon arise. What in the hell is that? A cat? No way, that's the biggest cat I've ever seen. It's here. A phantom fable is manifested. A ghost story evolved into a real nightmare. There's no fighting it. Ayame could have... Get out of the way, it's coming! Is this where the new raid comes in? Because we did get a new raid. So I'm assuming this is what the new raid is, where this comes in. Yeah, that's the new raid monster. Your raid boss. Miyoki Kurogakage. Oh, look at all that health. 400. 400 health bars. Ah, this is a fight of endurance, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. We can't even damage it. The bard of nature's beauty. Alright. Well, we're at that time. So when we come back, we will continue on with the episodes. We'll see where this all leads to. Some good shit's happening here though. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.